Hello, my friends. Dalton and I are here at the sanctuary again. It's actually a Saturday. We normally don't come thrifting on Saturday, but with me having been sick for over a week now with a common cold, for all of you that are worried, we are feeling a little bit better. So we are going to go into the sanctuary, see what we can find. But this coming Tuesday here is the half off sale. So we're also going to keep an eye out for stuff that might be a little price too high that we can keep our eye on for Tuesday if we come. So let's
All right, so I am taking a look at the women's jeans first. These are all $1 unless they are priced differently. I saw these Allen B, and actually it looks like that brand sells well if they are embellished well, but unfortunately those were not. And I'm not great with the women's brand, still learning. I don't think the Lee does very well. Now, the Anna jeans, I think might have done okay. They have, I want to say 8 of that color listed and 3 sold. So it's close to 50% sell-through rate, but I did not look them up while I was in the store. And then I saw these Echo sandals, and I seem to remember those being mentioned by another reseller, but I'm not sure who. So I did try to look them up and find them, and unfortunately I couldn't really find those exact sandals, so I didn't want to get them without being able to see a true comp on them because they were $5. So with me doubling to sell in a thrift box, that would have been 10. So we did decide to leave those. Now, I was really excited. I saw these Merrells, but on the back there was wear and damage. So because of the condition of them, I did decide to leave those Merrells there. And I really was not finding much this day, and I didn't end up finding much. You guys are actually going to see 2 thrifting videos today from 2 different stores. Now, I did see this FSU polo, and this is only $1. I think it should sell for about $15 to $20, maybe even upwards of $25. So I definitely did pick that one up. And then I thought the graphics on this was really cool. I turned it around though, and unfortunately you will see there are bleach stains there on the back. So I did decide to leave it, and I'm glad I did. It actually doesn't comp out very high. Now, this program, a lot of this stuff used to be highly collectible, and I did not look it up while I was in the store. They did want $5 for it. I did look it up as I was editing this video, and there's only one listed and none sold. So I think I did a good decision there by leaving it. And then now we are looking at some Christmas sweaters. Guys, keep your eye out for ugly Christmas sweaters because they do sell. And then I saw this absolutely gorgeous paperweight for only $2. And you're going to see when I show, I actually think this is crystal. I don't think it is glass. And it is very, very nice. It does have a small chip, but I think it'll still sell. Now, I did see this bed set, and it does look like it's handmade, but unfortunately at $15, I'm not sure how much room for profit there is. And again, shipping comes into play because I do think about the shipping on the thrift boxes. Now, here is their little knickknack section, and I saw this cute little elephant. It was $2. It does say hand painted, and it does say Delft, and it has the windmill on top. I think this little elephant will probably go for around $20. So I did decide to pick that up as well. Now, those were a couple of bins of old ties, and those don't typically sell well. But this purse was absolutely gorgeous. I did end up getting up there. It had no price, but I only paid $2, and I think this should go for $30. And it's the perfect time of the year to have this. It's a beautiful beaded little handbag. and could also be an evening bag. It has the zip on the side, plus it has a pocket on top. So we decided to get that one. Definitely a good pickup. Dalton is playing with the mask. He will not wear them typically. He had it on for a little bit this day though. Now, these wood coasters I did check out, and I did comp after the fact, and I couldn't find the maker. They were a little bit dirty, so I did decide to leave those there. But always look at coasters. I've seen some that sell as high as $40 and $50. This coaster was cute that said "Life is a Hoot," but there was only one, so I left it. And unfortunately, we didn't find much in the linens. This was a cute little handmade baby blanket, but I believe it was priced at $5, and I think it would only sell for about $20. So I did decide to leave that. Again, this is a little bit of different shopping for me because I am buying for a thrift box, so I will have to double the price. Whereas if you are just looking at these blankets, a $5 pickup on something like that would be an absolutely amazing price. Now, the print really caught my eye. So I actually took them out of the little wrap, and I was trying to see if I could find a tag because I wanted to look up the brand, and I did find the brand. So what I am going to do, I was folding it back to put it back into the package there nicely. I'm going to look this up. So the brand was Jones No Iron. Those are definitely some vintage sheets, and unfortunately there weren't very many that had sold, so I did end up putting that back. And again, Better Homes and Gardens is a good brand if you're out looking. Here are some of the listed items for Jones No Iron. And then we're going to take a look at the sold. And that pack was, I believe, 7. So it was a little too high. Now, here is a mistake I made. I left these towels there. They were priced $5. I did not look them up because they were priced at $5, so I would have to charge 10, or priced at $6, sorry. And some of those towels was sold as high as $85. So that was definitely a mistake on my part, leaving them there, and I should have picked them up. And here's some more vintage towels. These are not as impressive as those first ones, but those were also priced at $6, so I left those as well. Now, we're already at the end, guys. I am waiting in line. Luckily, I found these cute little Santa and reindeer 3D crochet pot holders. So I did grab them because I really only had 2 or 3 items at that point. So again, we are going to see another thrifting video. First, I am going to show you what I got here and what is in this box, and then we're going to move on to the next store.
All right, so we didn't really find much there. We found a cute little elephant, a paperweight, and some really cute 3D crochet Santa pot holders. They can't all be home runs. We can't always find amazing stuff, but we found a few things, so let's take a look at it again.
So here's all I got, and I will tell you guys, we are going to have another thrift video following this because I didn't get that much. So I got these little Santa pot holders. They're actually 3. Really cute, especially with Christmas coming up. These were 50 cents. That needs to be glued back on. It looks like 2 little reindeer ones. This really pretty elephant here, which is signed, hand painted. That is really cute. I paid 2 for that. I paid 50 cents each for these. And then I paid 2 for this paperweight, which is absolutely gorgeous. Look at the crystal. It looks like it's crystal, guys, not glass. Just FYI. I paid 2. It does have a chip. It does have a chip, but I still think you could get 25 to 30 on that. And then I got this gorgeous Cardinals Redbird with holly. This is perfect for Christmas coming up. So overall for all of this, I paid $11. So this box is going to be $22 plus 12 shipping. So a total of $34. I feel like you could get 25 to 30 for that as well as this. And then the FSU shirt will probably be 15 to 20. I haven't looked up comps on the pot holders. Probably 15 for a set of 2. Maybe you could do 20 for a set of 3 with Santa. And then that should be about 20. And this little guy should be 15 to 20. He might be more. He is Delft. He does have the windmill. So yeah. So not a bad box. Let's go ahead and start another thrift video. I had to delete a lot of footage, guys.
We are at the Yankeetown Women's Club. Dalton would like to show you something. What is that?
Box
popcorn. Where did you get that? He got that the last thrift store we're at. So we're going to go in here. Looks like they have a bunch of clothes outside. Hopefully they're having a big sale. Let's go see what they got.
I want to know you, but I don't know how. 'Cause every time I bump right into you, I get all tongue-tied. Want you to know me, but I'm way too shy. I can't just go around admitting that it's you.
Now, as we were walking up, we saw that said 50 cents each. I will tell you guys, some I did end up paying more for. They said some were put out there that shouldn't have been, but the majority of them were 50 cents, which is absolutely amazing. So this is Croft and Barrow here, and I looked it up, and it actually has a pretty decent sell-through rate, and those are sizes, I believe, 2X and 3X. So I feel like the larger sizes typically sell a little faster for me online. I saw this LuLaRoe. This is also a 2X, and for only 50 cents, I definitely decided to pick that up. And this has some amazing embroidery and sequins, and I feel like that could be keyworded well. That was Kim Rogers. I've not looked up that brand, but a lot of times with clothes as well as other collectibles, I feel like if you can keyword it well, it will sell. Now, this was a really nice Street Vibrations Nevada. Now, this one I did end up having to pay $3 for. It should not have been out there, but I do think this will sell at $25 to $30. So I still think that's an absolutely amazing price on that, because biker stuff tends to sell very well. And as you know, the Harley Davidson colors are typically that black and orange, which was on that shirt. Now, I'm just thumbing through here to see if I recognize any brands. Again, also looking at patterns, because somebody might be looking for a certain type of top and not necessarily looking for a brand. Now, with the jeans, I'm not super comfortable with the jeans, and some of them don't sell really fast. So I ended up not getting any of the jeans. But so I did continue to look at the shirts, though I didn't see anything on this rack that actually caught my eye. So I went ahead and moved over to this rack, which is actually like extra small, and medium. And I don't tend to pick up a ton of stuff that size unless it is a great brand or there is something, really special about it, because in my experience, the smaller sizes do take a little bit longer to sell. So I am looking for any really good name brands here or patterns. And down here on the end, you are going to see I actually find a couple of amazing shirts here. And you also have to factor in price. So these are only 50 cents. So that's really low. Now, back here in the back, I saw this polo, and this is actually a Nike golf polo, which sells very well, and they sell for about 25 bucks. And once I saw that Nike, I'm like, well, let me see what else. And then there was a Callaway. So remember to look for same types of items when you find one thing at a thrift store. Now we are in the shed, and everything in here was 50% off. So we are going to just look and see what we can find. Most of the stuff in here is breakable, so that does limit us a little bit as far as thrift boxes. But I still want to take a look, because again, if there's something really high dollar, I am going to pick it up and put it in the thrift box. But it will take something pretty spectacular for me to do that. Now, these are all autographed. So this is a Trace Atkins, and they only wanted $1. So I believe these were for a benefit to AM Vets. Maybe they donated them to raise money. Somehow they ended up at this thrift store for $1 each. That one is of Randy Houser, and then there is also one of Gary Allen. So these prints, I think, will bring $15 to $20. They might bring a little more. They are not very high dollar. A lot of your autograph stuff isn't, but for $1 each, I think the return will be pretty decent. So I did pick those up. Now we are inside the store, and all of these clothes are $1 unless they are marked otherwise. So we are going to take a look and see what we can find. And I have found some really good shirts. I told you guys the last time I was here, I found a new Tags NASCAR shirt for only $1 here that sold for $100. So there definitely have been some good finds at this store. And I do take the time to look through typically only the men's t-shirts really well. Now, this graphic is absolutely amazing. This is Sullen Art Company. It is a tattoo shirt. These shirts have an absolutely great sell-through rate. So that one was only $1. So I definitely picked that up. This was a Sturgis bike rally. I have sold some of them, but that one was priced at $3, which is a little too high. But this is a Tommy Bahama. Now, I'll tell you, not all Tommy Bahamas are created equal. I typically look for ones with prints. This one was $2, but it is very, very nicely made, and it is 100% silk. So I feel like that should still bring about $25 to $30. Sorry if my voice is a little insane. I'm still a little bit sick, and I think my allergies are going a little bit crazy, guys. So you'll have to forgive me for my voice sounding the way that it does. So here I saw this Miami Dolphins jersey. I believe this was 2 or 3. This is Tannehill, and they look like they sell for about $40. So I definitely picked that one up as well. This was a Harley shirt, but it was $3. So I don't think when I have to double, doing $6 on a Harley shirt is really profitable enough. If it was $2 and would double to $4, I probably would have picked that up, but unfortunately it was a little bit more. It was $3, and they can only go for about $15 to $20 a lot of times. Now that jersey was marked, I believe, at $4 or $5, and it didn't have a name on it, so I did decide to leave that one there. The Nike jerseys I do tend to look at a little bit more, and unfortunately, it seems like, and it wasn't like this when I first started coming here, a lot of the good shirts are ones that they have priced up a little bit, which doesn't leave as much room for profit, unfortunately. Hopefully, they will have a sale on clothing at some point when I happen to be going there and I can get some good stuff. Now, this is the thrift store where I didn't get given my merchandise, and all of my stuff got put back on the shelf, and then I couldn't find my stuff when I went back. So I had found really good stuff that one time. It is definitely hit or miss here as far as whether you find anything. And I feel like it's like that at any thrift store, guys. Sometimes you might find absolutely amazing stuff, and then other times you're not going to find anything. That was the Eli Cattleman shirt. It was $4. I picked up another one just like that for $2 at another thrift store, but at $4, I think it was just a little bit too high. So my point being, as far as there not always being good stuff, don't go to a thrift store one time, not find anything, and decide not to go back again because of that, because it might have just been that there was nothing there that time. Now, I have decided to stop going to a couple of thrifts because prices were too high, but that's not the case here. Here, the prices are pretty reasonable, especially if I were not doubling. Again, this is a different way of shopping. I have to think that the price is going to be doubled when I'm trying to decide if it is worth it to pick it up or not. Now, this was a new shirt, and unfortunately they had it at $5, so it would have been $10. It was a sports shirt that probably would sell for about $20, so definitely not enough room for profit in that one. Now here, this has some absolutely amazing graphics, and you will see those at the end. So we are looking at the linens, and I did find quite a few good items in their linens. Last time, that was the cupcakes, like Sparkle Dot art poster. And then these are some really big square pillowcases. So the last pillowcases that I found actually sold for about $100. I do not think these will, but I do think they will sell for about $30 for the pair, and I paid $2 for each. Now we're in the women's shirts. This is a body glove, one of the like shoulderless. I know there's a name for it, but I am not sure what it is. This was $1.50 though, and I feel like this would sell for about 15 to 20. So I did decide to pick that one up as well. Not good on the keywords with the clothes, guys. I would probably take a picture and look it up. And here we are looking at the pants. These are Nike Pro Combat shorts, and they actually they were priced at $4, but they actually comp out at about $40. Some of them sell even higher. So I definitely decided to pick those up. So there is a good profit in those. And then we are going to see what else we can see. When I find one pair again, if you find one pair of something, there are chances that people might donate more than one pair. Now, here's a pair of Nike running shorts. Those were, I believe, $2.50. But these little running shorts typically sell for about $25 to $30. So I did pick those up as well. So we are finding quite a few Nike items this day, which is pretty cool because that's a very well-known brand and it typically does sell pretty fast. Now, I was looking at the jeans here. This pair really caught my eye, but they had them priced at $7. So a lot of the jeans are priced up. They have started pricing up quite a bit more than what they used to. But over here, these are some washable suede pants. And I decided that I would take a look and comp these. And you will see here in a second the comps on these. But they were priced at $10. So it was pretty high. Now, look at our pile. I just wanted to leave this in to show you guys. We do have a pile. Now, the comps on these pants were at $38. There were only 3 sold. I believe there were about 10 listed. So it was not horrible. So I really was kind of on the fence about that. But again, with having to double it, I really feel like there was not very, very much room for profit. I was very on the fence about whether or not I wanted to get them. But I did decide to leave them. And I was looking at shoes up top as well. They had the shoes buy one, get one free that day. Now we are back to the linens. There were some really pretty tablecloths there. I don't know why I didn't get this. I think it was actually like fabric. It's very, very pretty. And I honestly, again, I'm not sure why I passed that up. And then I saw these really pretty floral paisley type pillowcases. They are actually like a king pillowcase cover. Very, very nice. These are South Shore is the brand. I think this set should sell for about $30, $25 to $30. So I did decide to pick those up. And you guys know I love linens, and they have a ton of linens at this store. So I saw these now, and I did only get this one. This is a really pretty vintage embroidered handkerchief, which, as you guys know, is one of my favorite things. And I ended up paying $1 for that. All right, here is the first box from here, and some really cool stuff. This is a Tattoo Fest shirt from Tallahassee, Florida. The graphics, I think, are awesome on this. I paid $1 for that, and then I paid $2 each for these Echo pillowcases, but I think they should go for about $35 to $40 for the set. I paid $1.50 for this body glove shirt. These Nike Combat compression shorts were $4. I think you can get $30 to $40 for those. I got a Nike NFL Dolphins Tannehill jersey for $3. That should go for about $40 as well. I did not look up this Street Vibrations Reno, Nevada, but I'm thinking $25 to $30. And this one I did pay $3 for. I only paid $1 for this Sullen Tattoo Company, and these actually look like they have a really good sell-through rate. I didn't see any just like this one, so I think this one should go for $25 to $30. And I paid $2 for this Tommy Bahama silk shirt. I think that will go for about $30, $25 to $30. So overall, I paid $19.50 for this box, so it'll be $39 plus $12 in shipping. So it will be a total of $51. But you've got a couple of $40 items in here. This should be really good profit, and I think this should be good sell-through on this box. Now let's look at the second box. All right, here is the second box. I got 5 of these autographed pictures. They were from Amvet. I don't know if Amvet might have had like a auction or what they did or how the store got them, but I only paid $1 each. There's Jared Neiman, Toby Keith, Gary Allen, Randy Hauser, Trace Atkins, all only $1 each.
So even if they go for 10 to 20, I would probably try and price them at 30 to start with. Just see where it goes. And then I only paid $1 for this Kim Rogers. And look at this embroidery and sequins. Paid $3 for these Nike Dry Fit. I didn't comp the Kim Rogers. I'm thinking 25. The Nike should go for about 25 as well. And then this LuLaRoe I got because it's a 2XL. And I don't know the name for this. You'll have to look that up. This is a Chico's plus size 3 weekends. All of these were $1. And then there's also 2 Croft and Barrow, which actually looks like it sells pretty well. These are 2 king size pillow covers by South Shore. I think the set should go for about 30. And then these shirts were also only $1 and the hanky was $1. There's a Callaway medium, also a Nike Golf Dry Fit. These go for about 20. This should go for 25. And then this cool embroidered lighthouse one should go for about 20. I did say $1 on these. I paid 50 cents, but I am doing a minimum of $1 because I spend a lot of time in gas. I know one person commented, but I spend hours and hours getting these thrift boxes together. So I think $1 is fair for shirts that are going to sell for $20. Which means you pay $2 for these. So my overall cost on this figured in is $21. So it will be $42 for the box plus $15 in shipping. This is going to be a $57 box. And honestly, like 2 shirts should cover that pretty easy. So good luck. Congrats to whoever got it. I will have a packing and shipping video out tomorrow for you guys.